Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek of Weekend Retreat from Diamond Art Club. So if you are totally new to diamond painting and have never heard of Diamond Art Club, this is what you can expect if you place an order. The diamond painting comes inside this box. So we have a white box with the Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle logo. We also have the diamondartclub.com, which is their website, Instagram at Diamond Art Club, and Facebook Diamond Art Club. So all the social medias are on the box. Now this is how it comes. It doesn't come wrapped in plastic like some companies will put a grey plastic cover over their box. Diamond Art Club don't do that. Because they actually have a box inside this box. So this is the outer packaging. Probably if you order a diamond painting, the box probably won't be quite as big as this one, because this one actually has 3 diamond paintings in it. I actually have 3 sneak peeks in here, but we're only going to look at one today. If you want to see the other 2, please remember, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell your friends, because there are 2 more that will be coming up very soon. So today, as I said, it will be Weekend Retreat. So that is the box, pretty sturdy. The box inside is even more sturdy, so very little chance of it getting damaged. Very, very good packaging. So I think it's time to get this monster off the table. The boxes come taped with this reinforced tape that has threads in it, so very little chance it's going to tear and accidentally pop open. So no basic sellotape here, something a little bit stronger. So we'll get the good old Stanley knife and cut it open, being careful to keep my fingers out of the way. So that's one, and do the same. Flip it over. And that should be it. Yes. So because I have 3 diamond paintings in here, I'm going to have to open it off camera to make sure I pull out the correct box. So inside the box we also have some padding, so the boxes don't rattle about inside. Even if you order a single diamond painting, you will have some of this padding. So I'm just checking the boxes, and I picked it. The first one I picked out was correct. So some padding inside the box. Put that to the side, and then we'll have a look at the actual box. So this is a typical Diamond Art Club box, the box proper as I call it. We've got a nice graphic on it. Diamond Art Club again, Do What Makes You Sparkle. Then as we move down, we can see this blue square. That means they have square drills. It also says square diamonds. But from a distance you can tell, if you see Diamond Art Club in a store, just looking at the front you can tell whether it's round or square. Blue square, square drills, pink circle, round drills. Then as we move down we get an actual thumbnail, which is very handy. For example, when I looked in the box, I just had to pull a box up, look at the thumbnail, and I knew exactly what was in it. A lot of companies don't do that. If they had sent 3 kits, I would have 3 boxes that looked the same and no way of telling what was inside them. So really good that they've got the thumbnail. Comes in handy if maybe you order a diamond painting for yourself and one for a friend. So you know which one is your friend's, you don't have to open it to check it, and you can wrap it up and send it to them unopened, which is nice. So we have Weekend Retreat by Image World, and then it tells us here that it's square again. The size is 40.6 inches by 27.6 inches, which is 103 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So 103 centimeters wide, 70 centimeters down. It's a biggie. And then just barcode, nothing else really. All inclusive, see back for contents. So if we look in the back, we get a little bit about diamond painting, jaw-dropping artwork that you can do at home. No experience required. Have some time to yourself and leave the day's worries behind. Create gorgeous artwork that you can frame in your home. Makes a great gift for your friends, family and loved ones. And then we have 6 little images basically telling you how diamond painting works if you are totally new to diamond painting. Then we have kit contents. It has a list of what is inside the tool bag. Won't bother about that because I'm going to be opening it up and we're going to be having a look. Down the bottom here we have warning, choking hazard. Obviously keep out of reach of small children because diamond painting drills are small and children have a habit of putting things in their mouth, so you don't want the kids swallowing the drills. And then that's pretty much it. So the box comes sealed in cellophane, so no chance of dust or anything, or water even getting inside the box, so that's nice. So we'll open this. Oops. That is our next door neighbour's dog that you may be able to hear. He does not like dogs, so he has just met one when he's out on his walk. So we'll open this up. Put that aside and we'll open up the box. So the first thing we normally get when we open it is the tool bag or the tool kit, and for each inside that's what I can feel. So this is the Diamond Art Club toolkit. So everything comes in this yellow bag, reusable and recyclable, so you can use the bag to store different things. It has the resealable part at the top, so you don't need to tear it open or anything, just pop it open. So reach inside, and first thing that I bring out is tweezers. So these are Diamond Art Club branded tweezers. They are steel, they aren't soft, they aren't tin. The cheaper ones tend to be silver, and they're very bendable, pliable, not good at all for diamond painting. Diamond Art Club's tweezers are solid steel or metal, very strong, so they are very good for diamond painting. They come with a little cap, and the reason for that is the tweezers are extremely sharp. So if you do have kids, I would suggest that you keep these tweezers out of the way so the kids don't pick them up and start playing with them, because they could cause themselves or someone else pretty serious injury with these. So always keep the cap on them as well. So that is the tweezers, branded Diamond Art Club tweezers. So I also got pen, Diamond Art Club pen. Now the pens are random colours. This just happens to be a pink one. Most companies is a solid pink diamond painting pen. This one isn't a solid colour. It has little pieces of sparkle in it, but the thing about them is they are totally random. So just because I got a pink one with this kit doesn't mean you will. They come in various colours: red, purple, green, orange, yellow, brown. I'm sure there's more. So it's just a random thing, but the tip is absolutely standard. This is the standard diamond painting pen tip, nylon with a little brass insert in the end. So nothing really different. It's just sometimes, well, when you get a kit you don't know what colour the pen is going to be, so it can be interesting to see if you get something, a new colour that you don't have. So that is the pen. when you get the pens, you also get a squidgy, which is one of these things. This is a little piece of foam that slides up onto the pen. So you put it up on about here where you would hold the pen, and it slides up onto the pen. Sometimes it takes a bit of effort to get it on, but once it's on, it should stay. So the idea of this is you slide it onto the pen and it makes the pen a bit thicker, a bit more comfortable because this is sponge. So you could find that if you have problems with arthritis, for example, where holding narrow things is difficult, putting the squidgy on can make it a bit thicker and a bit more comfortable, and you can diamond paint for longer. So the pens always come with a squidgy, not all companies do that, and the squidgy will match the colour of the pen. So this, in this case, pink pen, pink squidgy. If it had been a yellow pen, it would be yellow squidgy, orange pen, orange squidgy. So that they always match, which is a nice little touch, a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tray out because it's the most difficult thing to try and get the tray out without everything else. So we'll talk about the tray. So this is Diamond Art Club's tray, and it has this little piece here which is a stopper. So you put it in your tray, you pour your drills in, shake them. You don't have to worry about the drills falling out the end because that's what the stopper is for. Or if you're picking your tray up and moving it, you might accidentally tilt it a bit. You don't want to spill your drills, so put your little stopper in and no drills will spill out. Typically with a lot of diamond painting companies you will get a tray like this little green one. There's quite a difference in them. The Diamond Art Club one is bigger, so you can put more drills in it and spread them out, which is good. The other thing is these green trays don't have a spout. If you have a spout on your tray, it makes it easier to pour the drills back into containers or bags, whatever you keep your drills in. So a bit easier to tip things back in. The other thing, for me, the most important thing is the sides. If you look at the green one, it is angled. The sides are angled, which means if you're diamond painting, you've got your drills in the tray, you accidentally touch the side, and I'm just very lightly touching that. It flips over very, very easily. Your drills tip out, land on the glue, then you've got to use your tweezers to pick them up and put them back in the tray. Very, very annoying. Diamond Art Club at the beginning did have angled sides on the trays, but they thought about this and thought, hang on a minute, that isn't really a good idea. So they changed it. So now Diamond Art Club, they have changed it for quite a long time now, but they have straight edges. So if you've got your drills in your tray and you accidentally touch it, it doesn't flip over. The fact it's wider gives it a bigger base as well, makes it more stable. It's a really a simple thing, and something that you might not think about, but once you've spilled the drills a few times with these trays, you will realise how irritating this is. So Diamond Art Club saw that and thought, no, we're not doing that. So they've came up with this tray, which is much better than the standard green one. So we'll see what else is in here. So we have, for the pen, we have two multiplacers. So these go in the end of the pen, they just push fit. So you just push them in, and then what you do is you push this into your pink wax and you get a little channel here. So it means when you pour the drills into the tray, if you shake them and then tip, you can tell them on a tilted table, you can tip the tray up a bit and just tap it and the drills will slide down like Tetris, and then you've got nice lines. Then you can use your multiplacer that has wax in it, pick up a little row of drills, and you can place multiple drills at the same time. This is for areas of a diamond painting where you have all one colour. Rather than doing one at a time, you can do multiple at a time. So you might get different sizes of area with one colour. So if it's a relatively small one, you can use the small multiplacer. If it's a larger area, you can use the larger one, and this just speeds things up. If you're wanting to get the diamond painting finished, using multiplacers can speed it up. Personally, I don't use them. I just prefer to single place. In fact, these days I use tweezers all the time on round and square. It does take a bit of practice, but I really enjoy using them. I listen to music while I diamond paint. It's my way to relax and switch off. I'm not in any hurry to finish it, so I just sit and listen to music and place drills one at a time, and I am quite happy. Talking about the wax, you also get a little case which has 2 pieces of pink wax. Diamond Art Club do heart-shaped. A lot of companies do squares or rectangles, some do circles. Diamond Art Club have always done the hearts. So you get 2 hearts of wax. These have a clear cover on them, like all pink wax that you get. Remember, if you're totally new, you have to peel this back so you can push the pen into the wax. And in fact, I'll just show you. Again, for people who are totally new, maybe thinking about diamond painting, maybe just ordered one, maybe just got one, and they're not really sure what to do with the pink wax. You just peel the clear cover back, put your finger behind the wax, press in with the pen, give it a little twist, take it back. Now you can see there's a hole. So the pink wax is in the tip, and this is what picks up the drills. The drills will be in the tray. You just touch the drill. You don't have to press it, just touch it, it will pick it up. Take it over to where it should go on the canvas, touch it down in the glue. Again, you don't have to press. If you press, the pink wax will sort of squidge out around the sides. So just touch it. The glue on the canvas is stickier than the pink wax, so the drill will stay there. Lift the pen up, pick up another one, do it again, do it again. Do it a few thousand times and then you've got a picture. As simple as that. So that's the pink wax. Comes in a little case, which is nice because it helps to stop the pink wax drying out. It makes it easy to find as well. So your pink wax is in your little case. Then we have washi tape. The washi tape can be used for putting around the edge of your diamond painting. The glue goes slightly over the edge to make sure that your drills are fully seated on glue. So the glue goes slightly over, and you'll find when you're diamond painting, the edge of your hand will touch that. It's a bit irritating. The other thing is dust and hair, crumbs, fibre from your sleeve. All of that sort of thing can stick to the glue and it starts to look pretty grubby. So what a lot of people do is they get this before they start, they put it around the very outside edge, not actually on the diamond painting, just that edge to cover the glue. So when they work, they're not sticking to the glue, and when they peel the washi tape off, the edge is nice and clean. Some people will keep the washi tape on and use it as a border, but it's a random thing again. So you don't know if the colour or the design on the washi tape will match your diamond painting. So it's one of these things. Sometimes it might, probably I would guess most of the time it doesn't. The other thing that people use it for is the clear sheet. If you have the clear sheet, you can put the washi tape over the top and make a grid, and then you can cut up the washi tape, because the clear cover will tend to tear. If you try and cut straight, it will tend to wander. It's like trying to cut cellophane straight, it just doesn't really want to do it. So what they do is they make a grid using the washi tape on top of the cover, and then they cut up the washi tape. That way the cuts go straight and you can make the sizes, whatever size you want to work on. So that's the washi tape. Then we have the cover minder. Again, the cover minders are absolutely random, and I don't have this one, so this is a new one for me. A little pink shell with silver glitter in it. Cover minders are for the clear cover. If you fold the clear cover back to work in your diamond painting, it has a habit of wanting to fold back again. So what you do is, if you go to the back of your cover minder, you'll find you've got two magnets. You put one magnet underneath the canvas, you fold your cover up, and then you put your cover minder over the top where the magnet is. They click together, and that holds the clear cover back. So you don't have to put books on it or something, or plates or something to try and hold it. Your little cover minder will do it. So that is what the cover minders are for. The cover minders are being phased out, I know that. Again, they are totally random. You get various shapes and designs and things. I've got some here, I'll just pick at random. So we had the little shell, and we've got a little flower, got a little strawberry, a glittery heart. There are a lot of different designs. That is just a few that I've built up over time. And again, people just like to collect them, I think. You could also just put them on the fridge if you want to decorate your fridge. But that was the cover minder. Again, totally random. You don't know what you're going to get until you open it. But as I said, the cover minders will be phasing out. I'm just not sure when they run out of stock. That will be it. Cover minders will be done. So last but not least is the baggies. You get a bag of bags. So you get a resealable bag with resealable bags inside. These are for spare drills if you have extras, which you will have. You should have extras of every colour. You can put the spare drills in these bags, put a little label on them, write the DMC code so you know exactly which colour they are. You can keep them as spares if you're working on a kit in the future and you find out that you're maybe a few drills short. You can look to see if you've got that DMC code, and if you do, you can just use them rather than contacting the company and having to wait on them getting delivered. You can just use the spares and it'll get finished. Always count them from all the companies, just out of curiosity. Diamond Art Club tend to be around 25, so we'll see what we get today. So we've got one. Always count the bag they come in because it's the same size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, close to 25. So 23 bags that you can use to put spare drills in, or you can use them for other things. Anything that you've got, maybe small items that you don't want to lose, you can use the resealable bags to keep them in. So that's it, the whole kit, pretty comprehensive. You've got your tray, which has the stopper and the straight sides, which to me is the most important thing. The tray is also a bit larger than the trays you get from most other companies. A good set of tweezers, strong tweezers, but very sharp. Just be careful with them. Then you get your random coloured pen, in this case it was pink, with a pink squidgy to match. 2 different sizes of multiplacer, 2 pieces of pink wax, heart-shaped, which come in a little heart-shaped box. Cover minder, which is totally random, but as I said, they will be phasing out. I just don't know when they'll disappear. So if you get a cover minder in your kit, you're quite lucky. And washi tape and bags. So around 25, in this case 23. So that is it. And then obviously you've still got the bag. Again, you could use this just to store things in. It's a pretty sturdy bag, a lot bigger than these obviously. So you might want to use this to store something else in. So that is it. Diamond Art Club toolkit. Very nice kit. So clear space so we can actually start looking at the diamond painting. The first thing we'll look at will be the drills. have a look at the colours we get, and then we'll have a look at the actual canvas. So I'll just put these to the side. The bag. Okay, so we'll get the box back. So reach inside, see what we've got now. And here we go, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So branded bag. So the canvas is in a sealed bag. So again, just checking inside the box. So we've got this as well. And I think that was it. Yep. So we'll talk about this since it came out. Diamond Art Club supply a little sticker for people who keep logbooks and that sort of thing. They like to keep notes of things in an actual book. This can come in handy for indexing it. So again, we have Weekend Retreat by Image World. A high resolution thumbnail. It isn't like some companies will just give you a sheet of A4 paper with the numbers all and the symbols printed on it and a little thumbnail that you can't really make out. So high resolution picture if you want to use this for your logbook. The other thing that people can use them for, or do use them for, is if you've built up a collection of Diamond Art Club boxes like the kits. You can peel these off and stick them on the end of the box. So if you've got your boxes stacked, it's easy to see what's in each box without having to pull the boxes out to find the sticker on the side. So you can use it for that as well, either or. So that's the sticker. Then we get to the bag, again branded and sealed, so just double protection against dust. So shouldn't be any chance of anything getting inside. Open it up, take it out. I've mentioned it a few times, but the very first time I bought a kit from Diamond Art Club, the first thing that I really noticed was the canvas. Extremely soft, almost velvety feel, very pliable. It doesn't crease. When you roll it out, if you just leave it, it will lay itself flat, so self-flattening. Just really high quality, you can feel it as soon as you touch it. Really, really nice canvas. So the first thing we're going to look at is the drills, the bolts, which are inside the canvas. We'll take them out, and anything else I can find in here. Oops. And stick that there. And I think that's it. So put the canvas. Oops, that was good not to stand. We'll have a look at the little booklet first, I think. So we have a thank you note from Diamond Art Club. Thank you for your purchase. A little bit about Diamond Art Club on the front. Then inside we have what's included in your kit. We have pretty much went through it. We have a tips and tricks for people who are new. They have a few things here that are mentioned. They mention the washi tape, the multiplacer tool, colour blocking, that's what you do with your multiplacer. Then pre-cut sticker labels, which we're going to have a look at. The checkerboard technique, which is a really good way to make sure that your drills stay straight. And then Diamond Art Club release paper. That is an extra. You don't get release paper in the kits, but you can buy it online on the Diamond Art Club website. You also get a thank you 10, which is a 10% discount off your next purchase. So if you've bought a kit and you see something else that you like, you can use this code and get 10% off. Inside we have a scan code for a video where you can see how diamond painting is done. I would definitely recommend that you have a look if you're totally new. Reading things is okay, but it's definitely better to actually see somebody diamond painting. It makes a lot more sense. I would also recommend that you just search on YouTube for diamond painting beginners, diamond painting tips, that sort of thing. see how different people work, and it just makes it a lot easier when you actually get your diamond painting. You have a much better idea of how to use the pink wax, for example. That is what I did before I started. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I did learn a lot, and it helped me get off to a good start. Things that I might have been a bit confused about DMC codes and things, I wasn't, because I'd watched videos and I thought, ah, right, okay, that's what that is. So I knew a lot before I actually tried it, so it definitely helps to watch videos. You also get an invitation to join Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group. Last time I looked, there were over, I think, 32,000 members, so a lot of diamond painters use it. A really good group, very helpful, a good place to ask questions if you have any questions, a good place to see other diamond paintings in progress. People post pictures of work in progress, people post pictures of completed diamond paintings, that sort of thing. So it's a very good place to go and just see what other diamond painters are doing, and listen or read what problems people are coming up with or have, and the answers to them. So maybe you might have a problem in the future and think, oh yeah, I remember I read about that. So it's a good sort of resource to use for diamond painting, or even just looking to see maybe if you can see something that you think, yeah, I would like that. That happened to me. I saw one that I hadn't noticed before. I actually saw it in the group. Someone had finished it, posted a picture, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, I really like that diamond painting. What's it called? And it was called the Pumpkin Herder. I went to the store to buy it. It was out of stock, but what you can do is you can ask them to email you when it comes back in. So that's what I did. It did take quite a while, but it came back in stock. I got an email saying the Pumpkin Herder's back, and I ordered it. So I now have it. It's in my to-do list, but I'm planning to have that done for Halloween this year. I really liked the artwork in that one. So that's another use for the group. And then we just have the socials at the bottom here. And that is it, I think. Oh yeah, last but definitely not least, Diamond Art Club have an app. So if you download the app and you make a purchase, on your very first purchase you can get a 20% discount. So that's pretty nice, 20% off Diamond Art Club diamond painting. So that is it. That is the thank you booklet. So put that to the side. I think we'll actually have a look at this other piece of paper before we look at the drills. So the other piece of paper is what I call the key. A lot of people seem to call it the legend. So if you hear key or legend, you probably will hear legend more, I think. But it's the same thing. Basically, this is the sheet that tells you how many colours you've got. So it starts at 1, numerical order, goes down to 62. So we have 62 colours in this one. The second one is the symbol that is on the diamond painting, and the third one, colour code, is the DMC code. DMC code is a standard way of numbering specific colours. So for example, green, you could say, okay, this one's green, but there are so many shades of green. So we can see here, just looking at the stickers, 19 and 20 are both green, 24, 25, 62, 46, 10. So there we've already got all these shades of green. The thing is, they all have unique numbers. So this shade of green is 319, this shade of green is 580, this one's 581, this one's 699, and that's why with your little resealable bags, when you're finished, if you put a label on, say example 580, you have some left, you put a sticker on your little bag, you put 580, and then you know that is that shade of green, 580. Very handy. Also, if you're doing a diamond painting in the future from any company that uses DMC codes, and you happen to be 3 drills short of 580, check your bags. Yeah, I've got some 580s, use 3 of them, finished. So very, very handy thing. The other thing is we have a massive thumbnail, high resolution, so you get a really good picture of what it is that you're working on. So you can show that if people are saying, what is this, or what's it going to look like? You can take this and say, there you go, that's what it's going to look like. It has the title, Weekend Retreat by Image World. Start date, you can write in when you started. End date, you can write in when you finished. I put up a new diamond painting at the beginning of every month at work, and the first thing they ask me is, how long did that take? So it's handy to write down when you started it, when you finished it, because you will get asked that a lot. How long did that take? And then we get the actual image. So I'm guessing it's a sunset, it could be a sunrise. So we've got a lake with the little boat moored up here. We've got some ducks flying, we've got the sun, we've got the reflection on the water, we've got some more boats, someone's actually out in there. We've got this little, looks like a St. Bernard dog, and then a little basket of fruit, it looks like. And then we've got the little log cabin as well, a couple of chairs and things out front, another boat here. This is one of these pictures where you look at it and you start to notice things that you never saw before. We've got the oars for the boat are up against the tree. We've got a little lantern lit up here. A lot of all these fine details, which make the picture really interesting. Really nice colours as well. That is another thing about Diamond Art Club. Their drills are very, very vibrant. This is going to be a nice diamond painting, and it is big as well. So I think they're going to be very impressed at work when they see this one. But we've got the fishing rod off the back and the little motor, little engine for the boat and things. So some more birds here. Not sure if they're ducks. But yeah, nice picture. So from the little thumbnail, we'll move on to the drills. And Diamond Art Club always put a label on the pack of drills, so you can see quite a lot in this one, obviously because of the size. 103 by 70 is a pretty big diamond painting. So we have a label, Weekend Retreat, so we can double check that it is the correct pack for this kit. The last thing you want to do is start working on a diamond painting and suddenly realise you've got the wrong colours. So they put a label on it so you can be confident that you've got the right kit. So these bags open with a glue strip along the side, and you can open it up. Always the noisiest part. Put that to the side, and then we can actually have a real look at the drills. So Diamond Art Club manufacture their own drills. They don't buy in from any other company, they don't sell to any other company. So they have total control of the quality of the drills, and it shows. Diamond Art Club drills are very vibrantly coloured and very, very sparkly as well. So we'll have a quick look through. There's a lot to look at. So the DMC code is on the bag, but they are not in numerical order. So it takes a little bit of time to actually get things set up, but you can see here 840, 745, 334, 841. So the numbers aren't in sequence. The drills are resin. They are very, very high quality drills. The bases are perfectly flat. They don't have little dimples in them. Some drills that you get from other companies will have this little dimple in them. They won't be as shiny. I've always felt that if it's a totally flat base, it means the whole base of the drill is sticking to the glue. So it's better. I've always thought that. I have done kits with the little dimple and no drills have fallen off, so I don't know, but I just feel that when I see that, I think these are nice drills, good quality drills. Got the Diamond Dart Club. Diamond Dart Club duo makes you sparkle on the back as well. So I'm just going to have a very quick skim through just to see the colours, and when I'm doing that, I'm sort of tipping the bag to make sure the drills move about, they're nice and loose, they're not clumped together. I'm also looking for signs of static. It's difficult to see when the bags are so full, but we'll see when we get to the ones that have a bit of space in them. You can see a bit here. You see these drills sticking to the bag. This is a common problem with resin drills. They tend to build up static inside the bag. I have had problems with it, and I have tried something that works. I had a kit from a different company that had a lot of different colours. Every bag had static, and I fixed it one bag at a time and it worked. So I've put up a video of how I get rid of static, and all I can say is I know that it works. All of the bags I tried, I lost the static in them and it didn't come back. So if you're having problems with static, please have a look in the description. You'll see the link and hopefully it'll help you as well. So now we've come to this bag here, which has a Z156, which is actually Diamond Dart Club's fairy dust drills. So they have now started manufacturing drills that are a bit different from the normal drills. These ones have very fine glitter in them. So it's a very subtle thing. So you've not got like the whole surface of one facet is reflecting light. It's these tiny little sparkles. So it adds a new dimension. Really nice effect. So we've got some fairy dust in here, and then we'll go back to the normal drills, which are still very shiny, but the fairy dust is just something a little bit different. Oh, a lot of that. That's a very bright green. I like that. 699, DMC code 699. You can see quite a bit of that. So just go through 321, nice red. So you can see there's quite a variety of colour. Then we've got good old 310 black. DMC 310 is black. And just skimming through a lot of pink as well. I'm sure that's because of the sunset. Yeah, you can see there's pink in the sky and reflecting on the water as well. Okay, everything looks absolutely fine. So hopefully you can see just how vibrant the colours are. I like this colour as well, 3756, a sort of ice blue, it's nice. Then we get to some ABs, Aurora Borealis. These drills have a special coating on them that reflects different colours. The actual drills are pink, but as I move this about in the light, I can see purple, blue, yellow, green, orange. The idea of this is when you put your diamond painting up on the wall and you walk past, the light hits at different angles and you get different colours just suddenly shining, just these sparkles, very bright. Again, really nice effect. Not as subtle as the fairy dust, definitely more of an attention seeker, but it's a really nice effect. And they tend to use it sparingly, so you just get these random twinkles randomly in the picture. And I mean, it is called diamond painting for a reason. You want it to sparkle, and the ABs just add that little bit extra. So go through this. Looking good. and we have some more ABs here. We have white ones this time, and again we've got green, blue, yellow, red, purple. Again, just depends how the light hits the facets. We've got an orange AB as well, so I can see purple, green, red, blue, yellow. And then back to your standard. Looking good. Yep. One more small strip to go. Start at this end. So again, another green. As I said, there are quite a lot of different shades of green, and that's why the DMC code is important. Because you would just be saying, oh, I need green, but do you need a light green, dark green, lime green, luminous green? If you say I need 890, DMC 890, they know it's that shade of green. So yeah, really nice. Very high quality resin drills from Diamond Art Club. Very, very vibrant colours, and you really notice that. As I said, I take diamond paintings into work every month and I hang them up for that month. I've been doing that for over a year now. So they've had, well, I started before the end of last year, so maybe 15 diamond paintings have went up. Every time I take a Diamond Art Club in, it gets so many comments. And the people at work know nothing about diamond painting, they just look at the picture. Every time a Diamond Art Club goes up, the first thing they usually say is wow. They are very impressive. So now finally, I know people will be skipping through the video, but I always try and cover for people who are totally new, so it does take time to go through things. But hopefully if people are new, they pick up something that gives them a little more understanding, makes them feel a bit more confident about their kit when it does arrive. So I'm going to keep doing it. For the people that know about diamond painting, a lot of people know by now, you just skip through to the part you want to see, which is probably this. So we're going to have a look. Very big diamond painting. I will not get this all on the table, so we can see the whole thing at one time. But again, we've got the canvas, really nice high quality canvas, very soft in the back, very smooth, doesn't crease, so really nice. We have the key, which is also printed on the sides of the canvas. Personally, I never ever use this because I cover everything up and I only have the section I'm working on visible, so that means I've got all this covered. I actually use this. I don't label my individual containers. I keep this sheet and I just move this around. The containers I have numbered them. So drill pack 128 goes in tub number 1, 133 goes in tub number 2. So eventually I have these all in tubs that are all numbered 1 to 62. So when I'm looking and I say, okay, we'll pick some number 21. The DMC code is 600 and the symbols should come up a bit this. So what I do is I see that symbol on the canvas, I look here, number 21, I go to box 21, pour out some drills, use them until I've put all of them in the section I'm working on, put them back, look for the next symbol, we'll say the no entry sign in green, that's box 24, so I take the drills from box 24, pour them out, use them, and then just continue like that. So I don't actually peel the stickers off and use them. A lot of people do, but I don't. Again, this is something, if you're new at diamond painting, it's a really good idea to watch videos and see how people work, and you'll find something that makes sense to you and works for you. The thing is, there's no right and wrong. People come up with different ways they work, even how they start a diamond painting. I always start in the bottom right hand corner, I just always have. and then I fill that area, and then I move along, and that means the drills are all down so my hand doesn't stick to the glue when I go into the next section, and that's the way that I work. Some people maybe start on the left hand side, some people maybe start in the middle. I mean, people do different things. The main thing is the colour goes in the right square and they all get filled in and it's done. Nobody can tell how you did it looking at the picture. At the end they will all look the same, but people work different ways. It's really just whatever suits you best. So that's the way that I work. So get back to the diamond painting. So this actually is the very first Diamond Art Club diamond painting that I have that has the new clear cover. The cover is perforated. In the past, this was one big clear sheet, and as I said, with the cover minder, which I've now put away, I'll just pull another one. Give me a cover minder. Okay, this one. What is it? Okay, a pink macaron. Up until very, very recently, if you were working on a kit, I'll try and move this further up. I know I'm meant to be talking about the diamond painting, but I think this is quite important. In the past, you would start. I'm going to switch this light off. This is always a problem. Reflections on shiny surfaces. That's a bit better. Okay. So in the past, I'm saying in the past, I mean a lot of kits, in fact all the kits that I've still to do have the one piece cover. But what people do is they would peel back the cover, they would get the little magnet that I've not picked up, doesn't matter. The little magnet would go underneath, this would go on top, this would be folded back, that would hold it in place. That's why we have cover minders. Now it looks like they're becoming obsolete for Diamond Art Club, because what they have now started to do is they have a new cover which is unique to Diamond Art Club. It has perforations in it. So it means, okay, I normally start here. What I do is I feel along and I can feel the perforation goes here. I'm just feeling, and then there's one here. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've never actually seen one, so I'm just trying to get my head around it. Right, okay. So this part at the bottom, it isn't a full-size section as far as the picture is concerned, because the perforation goes to the edge of the clear cover, which goes way down to the bottom here. So if I was to tear this, it would tear up here, and I'm just feeling it because it's hard to see. The line is there. I know that these are 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre squares, but because this goes over the very edge, it covers this, it means that these sections will be smaller than normal. Then once I get up here, the next section will be 10 centimetres. Because this is over the edge, it won't be 10 centimetres in, but once I get away from the edges, these squares are 10 by 10. So basically I would just tear this off and then fill in that area, tear this off, fill in that area, tear this off, and keep working like that. So you don't have to put release paper down. Release paper is paper that you can buy that is pre-cut, and I actually used Diamond Art Club release paper. Hadn't thought this through. Go in the drawer and get one. So this is what I'm using at the moment, and what I've been doing is I take the clear cover off, and then I cover the diamond painting with these, and I have them overlapping slightly so I can pick them up. I'll work it backwards all the way down until I get to here, and then when I start my diamond painting, I peel this one off and I start working in that area. If I don't finish it, I put it back, press it against the glue so it sticks, and then the whole thing is covered in these release papers. I don't have to do that now. This is covering it, so I don't need to touch it, which is really good. The only thing that I have to do now is when I peel this off, get a piece of release paper and put it over if I haven't finished the section. As I said, this is new to me. I knew they were doing it, but this is the first kit I've got with it, so I'm really curious about it. I have also read that this sheet is double-sided, the clear stuff. The older stuff wasn't, so if you put the clear sheet on the wrong way around, it would stick to the glue. I have read in the group that this clear stuff is double-sided, so if you peel it off and you put it down, you don't have to remember which side it was, it won't stick. Like, it'll stick enough to cover the glue, but you can peel it off, that's the point. If you had the older style and you cut a section and you turned it over and accidentally put it down the wrong way, it would stick to the glue and it would be difficult to peel off. This stuff will peel off no matter which way you put it, which is really good. The same with the release paper, the double-sided release paper. It doesn't matter which way I put this, it'll stick to the glue, but I can peel it off. If it hadn't been double-sided and I put the wrong side down, it would stick and it would rip when I tried to pull it off, and then I've got to try and get it off the glue. I've got a video about that as well. So yeah, that's what this is. It's the new perforated cover, which I think is a fantastic idea. It saves me having to peel it. I mean, this, I'm not even halfway. This is a big diamond painting. In the past, I would have taken that sheet off when I was ready to do it. I mean, before that, it just gets rolled up and put back in the box. But when I'm ready to do it, I lay this out in the kitchen table, well, the dining room table, and I peel off the big cover, and then I spend time putting all these sheets down, making sure that there's overlap so I can peel them off one at a time. And it takes time to do all that. Now I don't have to do it. I just peel, rip on the perforation, and do that section. Don't finish it. Probably I would just use, since I've got it, I would use this release paper and just sit over the top, stop anything sticking to the glue. If I didn't have that release paper, I would keep the clear piece, and then I would just put it back over if I didn't finish the section. So really, really good idea. Pretty sure Diamond Art Club are the only company that are doing this. It was them that came up with the idea. I know they've been working on it for quite a while, and I think it's a fantastic idea. Really, really good. It makes things so much easier, and I think probably that's why the cover minders are going to disappear, because you don't need them. So yeah, Diamond Art Club again, thinking out of the box. They don't just go along and just think, okay, everything's fine. They think about things and they change things. Like, for example, I mentioned the trays. Most other companies are still doing the angled sides in the trays, so they flip over very easily. It's annoying. Diamond Art Club looked at that and thought, nah, we're going to change this. They changed it. They've been changing things. They've changed the design of the, well, initially they decided they were going to manufacture their own drills, which they now do, and they have been tweaking them. So they didn't just say, okay, now we make our own drills and that's it. They looked at them and thought, okay, we can do something with this. We can make them more sparkly, so they've worked on that. And then they thought, we can make whatever we want. So then they started making fairy dust, which I'd never seen before, which is like tiny, tiny pieces of glitter on the drill. They look really nice. They've got other drills as well. They've started to do in-between colours, because they've always been very, very good at blending their colouring, but now they're looking at things and thinking, if we only had that slight difference between these two shades, it would look even better. So now they're starting to look at manufacturing their own colours as well. So they are constantly pushing and pushing, which I really, really like. So I know I went totally off at a tangent there, but I thought it was important to mention, because kits from now on, as far as I know, will all have this perforated sheet, which I really like. Okay, back to the diamond painting. I'm still looking at the lights here. Oh, don't want it brighter, we want it off. That's as good as it's going to get to try and cut the glare. So now we can really see the detail. Again, I've got a problem trying to fit everything in. But what I thought was fruit, I think may actually be flowers. So it's a little basket here. And then we've got the oars that I noticed, that are, or the paddles, that are leaning up against this silver birch tree. And then we've got this the rope that I didn't notice. And then we've got mallard ducks here. We've got a little guy out here in his boat. Can you see that? A little guy out here in his boat who is fishing. We can see the lantern up in the tree. We've got the ducks flying. Again, mallard ducks. We've got the mountains in the background, the snow, the sunrise set, not sure. The sky is nice and pink, and that reflects in the water as well. So we've got this massive line of sun reflecting down the water, which is going to look really nice. We've got the fishing rod, we've got another lantern on the boat, we've got the motor for the boat as well. And then we'll move along. We have more ducks. We have the dog, which I'm pretty sure is a St. Bernard, but it looks like one. And then we have some reflection. I'll bring this down a bit. So we've got another boat here. Got a little garden with the flowers in it, the trees. This is actually two chairs that are facing this direction. We've got the log cabin. We've got various types of tree in the background, hence the different shades of green. Come over so we can see the far side. Again, getting reflection, but I can't help that. But you can see there is a lot in this. This is going to look really nice. So yeah, a lot of different things all happening at the same time. Really nice one. And you can see the perforations, you can't actually see them really that well. That's why I'm doing this all the time, to try and figure out where the lines are. But you can feel them. I mean, they're easy. If you put your fingers over, you can feel them. So it's just a matter of tearing off. I don't know how easy it's going to be to tear along the perforation. Is there a chance it's going to start ripping away? I don't know. That's something that I'll need to find out. But the idea is really good. The perforations feel pretty like solid. I'm pretty sure they're going to tear okay. Yeah, I mean, I can feel them. I think they'd be absolutely fine. But I'm curious to see. In fact, I'm going to try one of me as well. I'm going to go back down to the bottom corner where I would start. May as well do it. So this has turned into a lot more than a sneak peek. I've sort of went off on the this cover, but this is a massive change. No other company does this. It'll be interesting to see if anybody else does attempt to do it, because I'm sure a lot of time and money and effort has went into this, because they'll need special machinery and things to do this perforation. So again, they're a step in front. So I'm going to try and tear a perforation. This could go horribly wrong. Anyway, so right, I can feel the line is here. So I need a light. I can't really see. So there. Okay, so if I peel this up, I'm worried it's going to tear away. No, it's tearing. There you go. Oh, that's fine. And then the perforation goes along the way. So probably, I'm thinking if I crease it, just try to make sure it doesn't I don't want it to wander. There you go, perfect, perfect. The problem is you can't see where it is. So if I bring the light over, now I'm actually trying to get reflection. That's the first time I've really wanted to see reflection. Now the problem, it's not really a problem, but it's difficult to see because the glue is actually shiny as well. So the whole thing looks shiny. But if I get it in certain ways, I can see where the perforations are. So all I want, and because this goes way past the actual glue, I've got plenty so I can overlap it, which is better. So I'm going to test it. I hope this was right, it doesn't stick. So that's one way. Peeled off no problem. Flip it over. Peeled off no problem. So it is double-sided, which is really, really good, because I'm pretty sure that any other kits, if you've got a clear cover on it from any company, if you turn it over accidentally and put it down, it's going to stick. So the fact that you can rip these off and put them whichever way you want when you put them back, you don't have to think about it, really, really good. So I'm just going to stick that back over so the glue is not exposed. And that's it. So yeah, that was a very interesting one for me. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed that. So yeah, very different. Fantastic idea. So here we have it. This is Weekend Retreat from Image World and Diamond Art Club. Well, I got so carried away with the new cover sheet that I almost forgot to do a close-up of the canvas. So that is what we are going to do now. So now we're going to have a look at the actual print. So nice close-up so we can see the symbols and the actual print quality. So we're looking to see if there are any faults, misprint, double print, faded print, anything like that. But as you can see, everything looks absolutely perfect. This is also a good chance to give you an idea of what you will be looking at if you decide to buy this particular diamond painting. You can see how much confetti there is or isn't. The confetti is when you have a lot of different colours in one area, so you have to chop and change the colours. Some people enjoy that, some people don't. Some people don't mind it. It can add a lot to a diamond painting. It can add a lot of texture, especially in these trees and the shrubbery and all that sort of thing. Other areas we've got a lot of very small flowers. It's just going to look really, really nice. So now we're coming down to the little rowing boat that was sitting on the shore there. Again, it gives you a better idea of just how these things are put together. I mean, you have to remember the whole picture is basically just made up of squares, and because of the amount of detail in this one, the canvas is pretty big, but it has to be to get as much detail as possible in it. You want this to look really good. It looks really, really good as I stand here looking at it, but it doesn't have a single drill placed yet, and it still looks really good. Once the drills are on, the colours are going to be much more vibrant. We're going to have the sparkle, we're going to have the ABs, we're going to have the fairy dust. It's just going to be a very impressive diamond painting. So we're just passing the dog, which I thought was a St. Bernard, but now I've decided it isn't a St. Bernard, but it is a big dog, sticking his tongue out. So yeah, it's just a way that people can actually see close up, because this is when you're working on a diamond painting, this is what you're looking at as you build up the picture. So people can get a better idea of exactly what to expect when they get it. So yeah, I am absolutely certain that the people at work are really going to like this one. It's just, there is a lot of different colour in it. Diamond Art Club have always been really good at blending and shading. As I said, they have now started to add in their own shades of colour to make things even smoother. So I'm looking forward to seeing things as they sort of progress through this year. But yeah, this is really nice. I really like, you can probably tell, but I really like the new cover. I think it is a fantastic idea. It saves a lot of effort, of time and effort when you're first setting up. You don't need to put cover the whole thing in release paper or cover a whole strip in release paper. It's basically done. The release paper just happens to be clear. So yeah, it's a really good idea. And as I said, Diamond Art Club keep pushing the boundaries, and they're still doing it. I'm sure there are going to be new things happening in 2024 as well. Yeah, so that was it. It was a sneak peek that turned into something else, but yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one. As you can tell, I got a bit carried away with that new cover. I ended up basically doing a second video in this one. But yeah, really nice diamond painting. People at work are going to be very impressed with this one. So that was Weekend Retreat from Diamond Art Club. Really nice picture. Pretty big as well. Checking the size again, 103 centimeters wide by 70 centimeters down. Yeah, it is on the large side, but with the amount of detail in it, it just has to be that way. Diamond Art Club have always been very good at rendering, especially within, I would say, the past 2 years. They have really stepped things up. It just keeps getting better and better. I think the fact that they're coming out with the sort of in-between colours is going to make a difference as well. But the actual detail, there is a lot in this, from all these small flowers and the shrubbery and different things like that. So when they get artwork, they hand render it. People sit and look at it and they work on it and basically build a picture, and they won't release it until they're sure it is as good as it can be and as small as it can be. So they take it to the minimum size that they think it's still going to look really nice. And sometimes that can still be a pretty big diamond painting, as in this case. But it is going to be very impressive once it's up on the wall. Just as I was changing camera, I started looking at it a bit more. I noticed there's a couple of dragonflies flying above the water just behind the dog. I hadn't noticed them. There's some bulrushes to the right of the silver birch tree. I hadn't noticed them. And that's me just looking at the print. Once the picture is finished, it is going to be so much brighter than it is. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I think at work this is definitely going to be one of those wow factors. I quite like it when I go in the Monday morning. I always go in early and I take down the picture that was up and I put the new one up, and I sit and have a coffee and just watch people's reactions when they walk in. As I said, the Diamond Art Clubs have always been the ones that get the most attention. And it's because of the detail, it's because of the quality of the drills. Even though the people looking at them don't know what a drill is, they can see the difference, the vibrancy in the colours and the shine. They can tell. I've taken some in and they've sort of looked at them and went, yeah, wasn't as good as last month's. I know what they mean. So yeah, they will be impressed with this one. I am absolutely certain of that. So that is it. Started off as a sneak peek, took a bit of a swing there, ended up talking about the new cover, which, as you can tell, I really like. I think it's a fantastic idea. Saves a lot of time. No more putting putting release paper down. just the way that I do it, I like to cover the whole thing. I know some people maybe do a row at a time. No more having to put washi tape on the clear cover and cut it, that sort of thing. It's all ready just to get ripped off. If a 10 by 10 seems a bit small, you can always rip 2 squares off at a time. Depends how much time you have. I prefer the small ones because I'm never sure how long I'm going to be diamond painting. Sometimes it's only maybe 15 minutes. So the smaller sizes suit me. So yeah, I think a really, really good idea. As I said, Diamond Art Club keep pushing things, coming up with new ideas. I do know there's another new idea coming up. As I said, I had 3 sneak peeks in that box, and my next sneak peek, which isn't today, is another example of Diamond Art Club coming up with something new. So if you want to see what that is, please remember to subscribe, hit the notification button, and you will get a message when the next video comes up. Please remember to tell your friends as well, your diamond painting friends, maybe things that they would be interested in as well. So that is it for today. Very impressed with this one. It's going to be a really, really nice diamond painting. So that's it. So until the next time, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.